Two-run double. Astros go on top 4-3.
Hughes trying to protect a one-run lead. This will be his 70th pitch of the night. That's to center, and Hicks has got to retreat. Going back, and that ball is caught by Aaron Hicks with his back to the infield. What a catch by Hicks in center.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Omaha Storm Chasers. Michael Lutz gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing's doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Cuthbert is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Michael Lutz is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Michael Lutz will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Blackwell looks up. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2.
Michael Lutz will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Cuthbert gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
First for the victorious.
So that just about does it for EK. And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's AAA PCL action. But before we get to the ball game, let's have a look at the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Michael Lutz is in the glow as he enters this game riding a 10-game hitting streak. Steve, what do you think about his chance? MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the Round Rock Express. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you? Michael Lutz gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. High in the air and deep to left center field. Blackwell racing back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
This is just your classic fastball up over the heart of the plate.
Michael Lutz is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Blackwell has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing...
Michael Lutz will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left. The runner scores from second.
You can see the pitching.
Michael Lutz steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Decker is in his tracks now. One pitch, one away. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but
the show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, the finale of this four-game. Michael Lutz will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so...
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
Michael Lutz gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Chavez ranging back to the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they move on top 4-0.
well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some halts.
Michael Lutz will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
High in the air into shallow left center. Calixte ranging into the outfield. 1 down.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it.
Michael Lutz steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that?
Michael Lutz will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, what an outstanding play out there in left center field. This is showing no regard for his body. He's going to wind up.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Our final line
This game wasn't exactly a pitcher's duel, but...
He's got 6 games at home to try to get one more hit to get to 3,000. High fly ball. Deep right. Martinez back. Track. Wall. See ya. He did it in style. He joins the 3,000 hit club.